1 year ago, when I was browsing the Armored Core subreddit, someone shared some leaked screenshots of what is apparently Armored Core 6. I couldn't believe my eyes. I just thought they were fake. So to be sitting here about to look at this gameplay, I just cannot believe that this moment has finally come. Alright, this is the area from the trailer, looking all crisp. I love it. Look at this level design. You could never imagine these kinds of levels on the PS1. As we get our first look at an AC, right? Or whatever they're going to call them. You can see some boosting there, some quick boosting. And now you can see how much verticality they've added to this level. Much more than in previous games like For Honor or Armored Core 6, or even the first ones. You can see some sort of overboost system being used right there. And man, look at all those details. Like if you see some of the smoke still coming out of the boosters. Notice how quickly the AC turns over here. It's faster than any other AC game. Look at that, instant. So that might mean that turning speed is no longer a thing. Crazy. Alright, more and more overboost. Alright, let's wait for some action. So this looks to be some sort of industrial area, or it could be an arms fort style thing. So let's see, still going. Alright, here we get a look at the first couple of MTs. Overboosting in, doing some quick boosting side by side, pulling out the blade, okay. Using the back weapons even. This looks like a classic Armored Core right here. It's like almost some sort of launch pad. Interesting. This might mean even more interaction with the environment rather than just the doors. And, ooh, a kicking motion. I've never seen that before. That's a first for Armored Core. We've had stabbing and blading, but never kicking. Really cool. This feels like 60 frames per second. Nice. So you can see how much verticality they've added to the level. Alright. If you want to see more Armored Core 6, please subscribe to the channel. It's almost like it was locking on automatically there. Seems a bit different compared to previous Armored Core games. And I'm wondering, ooh, is that a shield? Wait, a shield is a back weapon. Oh, that's new. Let's also take a look at this energy shield thing again. In most cases, in previous Armored Core games, the shield would always be a left arm weapon or an extension. You can see how this enemy actually came out of what looked to be a hidden area with a barrel. That's an interesting new enemy type, for sure. I know with previous Armored Core games, the blading animation was just one, but here it looks like there's a bit of a variety, which is very nice to see. Some sort of a scan mode. Kind of reminds me of Armored Core 5, but I never played it, so not sure if it's the same. Yeah, it definitely looks like they're locking on, which is different to what we have in previous games. Because in previous games, you just had like a big box and you just had to fit the enemy in there. I like the colors of the garage. It looks very clean and I like how it looks. So just like with previous Armored Core games, or at least the ones I've played, you've got all the bits on the left hand side. You have the description of the part. This is definitely a new company, Archibus. Just like with every new generation of Armored Core, almost everything gets started afresh. New part names, new corporations, new stories. And then you have the statistics, which you will very likely be able to expand, like in other games. As you can see, toggle display, that's the thing we're looking at right there. There's even a play video thing. I wonder what that's all about. Maybe it's a tutorial, maybe it's, I don't know, some demonstration of the part. You can see all the leg parts, generators. Most of the stuff here looks very familiar, like AP. Then you have everything here. Let's see, AP is of course the enemies, and then the AC's health in the game, defense performance. I'm wondering if they can split this up like they did with Armored Core 3, where it was like shell and energy, or is it just one thing? Hopefully they simplified it, because let me tell you, even to this day, it's so difficult to balance the stats. Then you have attitude stability. Stability's always been a thing as far as I'm aware. Boost speed, yeah, no explanation needed. Current load, which essentially explains the weight. I do wonder what this arrow means. Is it like a certain range of how overweight you can be? Then you have current energy load. Once again, what's this all about? Or maybe it's for when you like drop the weapons, then the load will change. Same thing with like energy load, where it's like if you drop weapons or you overboost, maybe that's what this arrow is for. But otherwise, all of this is just speculation. Then you have also these arrows here, like this thing. I don't know what these mean. Attack power, yeah. Impact. I wonder what impact is all about. Consecutive hits. Looks like they want us to start stringing attacks. Since this is a blade, they want us to like be able to like do 3 blades all at once as like a combo of sorts. Okay, got arm units, back units, got the frame, including hair, core, arms, and legs, typical, and then inner parts, booster, FCS, and generator. So does this mean that unlike with the previous Armored Core games, that the 3rd gen ones, we won't have inside parts? That seems to be the case, but we do have expansions. So I'm wondering if we might have like those permanent hover boosters like we have in other games, or missile extensions. And this design also looks completely new to the series. As far as I'm aware, this has never showed up in other games. Looks like a nice lightweight build, all looking very familiar. Oh, customization. Alright, looks like a boss fight now. Interesting. Ooh, looks like some quick boosting there. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of lock-on mechanic. This might actually help newer players because, wow, let me tell you, as someone who was new to Armored Core just 4 years ago, having to learn how to aim in that game was very challenging. So if this means we get more people coming in thanks to the game being easier, this will be a great change. Oh, we got an operator as well. Nice. Alright, there's the door animations. Just about every Armored Core game has one of these. Let's see what's in here. A boss fight. Ooh. So much lead. So this looks much more like Elden Ring or something like that, with the moving bosses. Honestly, so far I'm very happy with what I'm seeing. Quite honestly, I don't feel like this feels like Armored Core in terms of how the boss interacts. I'm trying to, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, I have no idea.